Welcome to the series. Today we're going to be talking about what is a mandala. This is the beginning of a series about mandalas and how we can use them to understand ourselves and our inner world. You might have already seen a mandala, even if you've never heard about it. So, what is a mandala? Have you ever drawn a sun or drawn a face and started with a circle? Or when you are bored, have you ever taken a pen and started drawing loops or spirals? Those are all circles, and human beings draw circles a lot. The word mandala comes from an old language called Sanskrit. It simply means a circle with a center. So people noticed something interesting, that when something important is happening inside us, like when we are worried, we are sick, we're going through changes in our life, or we are praying, we often draw circles without planning to. We behave in circles. We also see circles in how humans gather. People sit in circles around fires, they dance in circles, they hold meetings in circles. These circles keep appearing throughout human history. So mandalas aren't something we usually plan to make. They tend to appear when there are many thoughts or feelings that need to be organized. Think about a plate with different kinds of food on it. The plate doesn't decide what's good or what's bad, it just holds everything so it can be seen. So when we want to understand our dreams, wishes, or fears, we first need to see them before we explain them. A circle is very good at doing that. Before we understand where we are in life at any given moment, we need to be able to see what is going on all around us. So if you think about looking at ourselves from top, we see our head as part of a circle, and then all around us, there are just things around us in our room that we are sitting in the place that we're going, that are all around us, almost like a circle. That's like a cross-section of our life in that moment. Us in the center with our head showing, and then everything around us in a circle. Human beings draw circles naturally. One of the first shapes children learn to draw is a circle. Your hand already knows how to make one. Even if you don't draw circles, you're often drawn to circles. Circles appear when something inside us wants to be held without fixing it. When people wait nervously, they often doodle circles. When people feel sick, they curl inward. When people are scared, they bunch together. When people are calm, their hands move in slow, round motions. When people pray or repeat words, they repeat them in a rhythm, circularly, like a circle. So when life feels messy, people often make round shapes without meaning to. When people find something important to think about, they repeat it over and over again. Repetition is a circle. Circles are very good at holding many things at once. A line goes from one place to another. A square separates things, but a circle holds everything inside it equally. That's why in the stories like King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table, everyone was equal because all points on a circle are the same distance from the center. But circles don't exist only on paper. Circles also mean something keeps coming back, their circularity. When we worry, we think about the same things again and again. When we miss someone, memories keep returning. When we're excited, our thoughts keep coming back to one thing. When we're hurt, we replay the same moment over and over again. All of these repetitions are a circle. The center of a mandala can be a place on paper, but it can also be what our thoughts keep returning to. These circles often appear during important moments. When our mind feels full, it wants a container. When we hurt ourselves, pain becomes the center. When life changes, routines or doing things over and over again help us feel steady. So repeating something like practice, routines, or prayers help us grow and settle. A mandala helps organize all of this as a picture of where we are in a circle around us. Just like putting toys in a box doesn't mean you've decided what to keep or throw away. A mandala organizes something before it solves it. So a mandala doesn't fix problems, it helps us hold them and see them. It helps us see what things in our mind, whether they're thoughts or wishes, are going over and over again, and what are they revolving around. So a mandala is a picture that shows how your inside is holding something important. Or a mandala is what your inside draws when it wants to stay together. In the next section, we'll talk about how mandalas appear across different cultures.